throw your motherfucking hands up.
What's going on YouTube? It's Paradox back with another video, and once again I have my good friend TheSeanist with me, and we're here today to talk about Batman Arkham Knight. Now if you missed it, go watch the little bit of trailer slash gameplay, especially it was really gameplay heavy from Sony's E3 2014 press conference. Obviously it was running on a PC one, that's out of the question. No fanboy wars here, guys. It was on a PC, confirmed. Exposed, okay? Not exposed for Sony, but some of you who thought it was running on PS4, thought it was running on the console, there you go, it's not. But what do you think about Batman Arkham Knight? It has been delayed to 2015. Do you think that is good? Are you excited about what you see? Because I'm telling you now, that Batmobile though.
That was an extremely good decision. They waited, patient, came up with a good product. I mean, but they're working on it. They're coming out with a good product. It's extremely promising. Soon as the opening sequence, Batman suiting up is normal, and I think finally this dude got himself a somewhat Tony Stark-esque robotic suit. He's stepping it up. You know, we don't know all the mechanics with it, but it's not all just cowl, cape, and bulletproof suit. Now he's stepping up the game. Not even gonna touch on the Batmobile at this point, but just the suit alone. The gliding though, so the gliding is like, you know, if you had never heard of Batman, you would say, oh man, that's cool how he flies. No, Batman doesn't fly, he glides. But that when your gliding looks like flying, you know that's good gliding.
Yes.
He can go upwards, sideways. It's just awesome.
It was like taking what they used in Arkham Origins with the gliding, how they stepped it up, and it's like on crack. It's like he was going so far. I didn't expect him to go that
so
far.
long.
Yeah,
It's like
it's gonna bring an entirely new sort of play style to this open world, and then the seamlessness between him landing and the Batmobile showing up. Wow.
And then when you want to leave the Batmobile, it just launches you out. And you glide again.
So it's like you can just combo that together. The Batmobile, the driving is looking really nice, I gotta say. I wonder how that's really gonna be in the end product. Like, the driving looks really smooth. I'm gonna love drifting around the city in the Batmobile and the battle mode. What do you think about that battle mode?
That battle mode is awesome. I don't want it to be like, and it's always awesome because say you get like, even if you get cornered in that thing, which eventually you might end up cornered, you know, make a wrong turn and a bunch of tanks. And then you shoot around and you're like, I can't keep shooting. I'm pretty sure the Batmobile isn't indestructible. It's going to probably eventually take a bunch of damage eventually, and maybe later in the story mode or something.
Yeah.
And there's a point where you can just probably launch out and maybe grapple onto the building which you're near and maybe launch up and get out of the situation really quick. So there's a lot of different ways they can do that. You could probably even, like, integrate the Batmobile with attacks.
Yeah.
And maybe like
I think they said that
jump out and maybe
glide kick
down any of your enemies. Oh man.
Now they have confirmed in one way, shape, or another from that little snippet of gameplay / trailer that Scarecrow is in this game. We kind of knew that from the first trailer that they showed. We heard Scarecrow's voice. What do you think about Scarecrow coming back?
Dude, Scarecrow, man. I just say, the scarier, the better, man. Have this guy. I was just watching, if you guys, in the movies and stuff, and TV and pop culture and whatnot, check out WatchMojo.com. And they had a top 10 of the most, of the video games that broke the fourth wall.
Yeah,
and
I watched that.
The number one video game was, I don't remember the name, but it would, like, play with your TV volume.
Yeah,
it was
that
a horror game, and, like, during a fight, it would like cut down the volume of your TV or cut out some other stuff. And
that was awesome. I hope they adapt that.
Even Metal Gear Solid, like where you have to fight the boss by putting your controller in the second controller port, like some stuff like that. I mean, I don't want to get too in the horror genre where it's still Batman, it's still an action game, but I want some.
Do something
like
out of the ordinary with Scarecrow.
When they went with the press conference and kind of like messed that bid up.
Yeah.
Like I want some hardcore.
Like I really
stuff
thought they were
on.
having technical difficulties.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, Sony! Like you had all this going. It was so much hype. I'm like, what is going on? Like people are gonna rag on this forever. I was like, oh, it's Scarecrow. Oh, that's what was going on. So it was on purpose. Like that was a really nice touch. I like that. Now, while you're still here, I gotta get, and before we close this video, I gotta get your thoughts on this. The Arkham Knight. They're saying it's an original character. Nobody thinks it's really an original character. Do you think it's an original character? And if not, who do you think's behind that suit?
I mean, it's possible. It's kind of like when before Captain America 2 came out, and I thought I didn't know who the Winter Soldier was until I read up on it. And then now since you brought that up, I'm gonna go and read up on this Arkham Knight stuff to see what's what.
There's nothing really about it.
But
they're just saying it's an original character.
I'm thinking it's
like
Batman. If it's an original character, I don't know. I have no idea.
Like they're legit just saying it's an original character designed by the people at Rocksteady in collaboration with DC. That's what they're saying.
I'm gonna assume, if I have to take a guess, if it's not Batman, I'm gonna assume it's some kind of maybe a guy from his past, maybe that you wouldn't really think about like that, and then he becomes stronger. Oh wait, now I'm just ripping off Captain America.
You know who I like to see as the Arkham Knight, and this is gonna come way out of left field, but Jason Todd. What do you think?
It's possible. Anything is possible in this day and age.
Because if I remember correctly, Tim Drake is Robin in
Yeah.
Arkham City. So maybe I think that's definitely something Jason Todd would do. If you go look back at even Battle for the Cowl, he dressed up as Batman. He tried to kill Robin. He tried to kill Nightwing. Like, come on.
It's very possible.
I mean, he even fought Damian. Like,
yeah.
It's possible.
We'll just have to see and find out.
Yeah, we will have to see.
And then
find out.
the thing again, when you do find out, they could also do, because you know the trend nowadays is one enemy is showcased, you assume that's the main antagonist.
Yep.
All of a sudden it's another guy, or so it might be some trickery afoot.
Yeah, definitely. I cannot wait to play this game. It's going to be really good. The people at Rocksteady have done such an amazing job with this Batman series, and going out with Arkham Knight, man, I'm going to be sad that the series is ending, but I cannot wait to see what Rocksteady does next, because they are a very talented studio.
They need to put, after the Arkham Knight, they need to just put their talents into other DC games, sort of like what they're doing with the TV shows now.
If Nightwing gets his own game,
in Flash, we can have a Nightwing game. Or maybe a less popular DC character having a game.
Yeah.
Maybe a Zatanna game.
Ooh.
I would play that.
That'd be interesting.
That would be awesome. It's unlimited possibilities, man.
That'd be really good, actually.
Just, you gotta stay patient,
Well, thanks for your time, for your opinions. Really great. What do you guys think about Batman Arkham Knight? Are you excited for it? Do you think moving it to 2015 was a good idea? Do you not support it? Were you really hyped for this game? Who do you think the Arkham Knight is? I gotta know, guys. I gotta know. So, if you didn't know, I'm Paradox. He is TheSeanist, and we will see you guys later. Peace.
Wala perfi a mí.